Boom, 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 boom. Just gotta wait for YouTube to actually, tell me that it's. By the way, it's been windy as fuck. It has, but I've been so out of it because of medication. And hello there, dear viewers. It is the dear UG here. We are back for football picks. That is right. Of course, last week we were not able to do the show due to me being admitted into the hospital and having surgery to remove my big toe. But we are back. But I did put my picks on Facebook, and I believe I might have put them on the YouTube section as well. So you know who I had. But before we get to recap of college and the NFL last week, I do not do this show alone. Of course, we have the man who, he lives in Virginia. He is a Green Bay Packers fan. It is the man called Travis.
What's up, what's up?
And by the way, happy birthday to one of his children. It's...
Yes.
So, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, God, please, Dave, don't.
Yeah, we're just singing to professional idiots like me. And of course, speaking of Dave, we have everyone's favorite 49er fan who, the Niners are looking like the cast of The Walking Dead. They somehow are still alive, and it's, of course, the 49ers, but of course, it is the man called Dave.
Hey, what's that movie star? Yeah, let's go.
Who we gotta get his ass a better fucking headset. We need to buy him the Silent Hill headset.
Yeah, we do.
Of course, Travis is streaming. Travis is streaming on Twitch, by the way, viewers. If you want to watch him on Twitch, go right ahead. Now, of course, we're going to recap the college things first. Corey says, evening, everybody. Well, good evening to you, too. Welcome, welcome. Let's go over the recap college. And then we're going to recap this past week in the NFL as well before we get to new games. So, college this past week. Minnesota beat Nebraska. California beat North Carolina. Vanderbilt beat LSU. JMU beat Old Dominion. Virginia beat Washington State. And then UConn beat Boston College. I won a perfect 6-0 in college. We'll get to the college games later because we got a lot of news to get over. As for the NFL last week, the Bengals with Joe Burrow beat the Steelers in an upset on Thursday Night Football, y'all. Then we go to jolly old England, where the Rams destroyed the Jags. Apparently, the Jags have come back to earth. The Kansas City Chiefs beat up on elementary school as they beat the Raiders in a shutout. The Browns get the Browns would have their third win of the year now over the Dolphins. The Patriots.
I think so.
Patriots beat the Titans. The Panthers beat the Jets, but it may come out of sacrifice. By the way, the Jets have not won a game yet this year. The Eagles beat the Vikings in a close game, finally using that passing game they've been needing to use. The Bears beat the Saints, winning their fourth game in a row. The Colts beat the Chargers in those ugly-ass fucking uniforms of the Chargers, which we'll get to later. The Broncos and Giants had a game. Broncos won. We'll discuss that game in a minute. Packers get by the Cardinals in another heart attack situation.
Barely.
The Cowboys with CD the quarterback for a little bit again. The Niners get by the Falcons on Sunday Night Football. The Buccaneers lose to the Lions, mostly because I think now the injuries are catching up to the Bucs. And then on Monday night, the Mariners did not win. The Seahawks did win to improve their record, beating the Texans. So that was this week. So Travis, give us the standings.
Do you want the yearly or weekly?
The yearly standings for this season.
Yearly and the basement. Dark at 58-49, and of course that lovely one for the tie. Then we got Rosie, 62-45 and 1. Then Doug, you're at 66-41 and 1.
Right.
Then we got Corey at 67-40 and 1. Then we have Rays in third at 69-38 and 1. Dave in second at 70-37 and 1. And myself and first, 74, 33, and 1.
All right. Now let's talk about a few of the things. By the way, Corey says Tech should call Minnesota about their head coach. I believe before somebody says, oh, why would the Vikings coach want to go to college? He's probably talking about the Minnesota University head coach, just for those who do not watch college football. Speaking of college football, we do have to talk about one firing because I did not think it was going to happen until after the season was over, and that is the Florida Gators. They did fire Bailey Napier, not a surprise because he wasn't doing that great in the swamp, but I'm kind of surprised he did it this week, even with the bye. But then you got to remember who they play next week. They play the Georgia Bulldogs, so they're probably wanting to get whoever the interim coach. Yeah, I'm sure they're just the university's going, oh, we want the interim head coach to get his playbook in for the new team. You're still going to lose that game anyway. It will be interesting to see if anyone takes that job. The Miami Dolphins. Dave, we cannot hear you, Dave. You got to get.
Hold on, sorry. But do you see who I see taking that job? Hold on.
I think Dave's having technical issues.
I think. You hear me now?
We can,
Kinda,
yeah, but you keep breaking
really.
up. Yeah, you keep breaking up a bit.
I said, do you see who I see taking the Florida Gators job?
Who?
The Penn State dude.
That is the rumor. The former Penn State coach might be the new head coach for Florida. We'll see. Coy says Florida Gators best open college job in the country.
My thing is, I got a question. You know who should be fired? Speaking about the state of Florida.
Oh,
why
trust me.
has the Florida State coach not been fired?
That's a good question. He should have been fired after that Stanford game, because I watched that Stanford game when I was in the hospital. I couldn't believe they lost to Stanford. I give Stanford all the credit in the world, but holy shit, that should have been grounds for firing right there. How Florida State hasn't fired him, I have no idea. Maybe they're waiting to the end of the season, I guess. Who knows? Speaking of Florida, though.
I guess.
We got to talk about the Miami Dolphins, because there's a coach who should be fired. And I'm going to say this. I not only think he's going to be fired after the season's over, I think their quarterback is done. He's probably going to be replaced. I expect the Dolphins to draft a quarterback in the draft at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Who's going to get drafted?
Oh, wait. Corey says FSU has said he is done after the season, basically. So they're just going to wait till the season's over. I can respect that. At least they're not just pulling the trigger now, I guess. Maybe they're going to see if he can play his way back into the job. Who knows? But we'll have to see what happens with the Dolphins, but I'm expecting a new head coach and a new quarterback for them next year. But what is interesting, the Jets coach, the Jets owner is still backing him. The Jets have said they're not going to fire him, but the owner did say he is done with Justin Fields. What is funny is Justin Fields will most likely be your starting quarterback this week because the guy who replaced him in the last game has a knee injury. So that will be interesting. Also, speaking of injuries, the Panthers, they may have won their game, but Young did get injured. He will be out for a little while. The backup is Andy Dalton. We'll have to see if that plays into any game planning when they play the Bills later this week. Also, Redskins quarterback, and if you say, oh, it's the Redskins, blah, 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 shut up. FSU coach has a $100 million buyout. They are raising the money. Ah, yeah, that would do it. I forgot he's got a big buyout. So they're raising money. So they may be stuck with him if they can't do the buyout. We'll see. But Daniels is out. Oh, it would suck. Daniels is out again, though. Looks like this time I believe it's his. They said what? It was his groin, I believe it was. Because I know he was hurting
I think it's still his hand. I think it's his hamstring still.
His hamstring or something. Because I know that's how he got hurt in the game against Dallas. He is out, so Mariota's going back in. And oh, by the way, they have the hardest team on their schedule when they play the Chiefs on Monday night. So, few of the injury reports there, so keep that in mind. Also, just to get it out of the way. If you play fantasy football, these are the teams with a bye. So switch your lineups accordingly. The Cardinals, the Jags, the Lions, the Raiders, the Rams, and the Seahawks. I just want to get that out of the way. And before we get to the NFL and college picks, we have one more game to talk about. And it's our Clown of the Week winner as well. I don't think anyone's going to argue this. Giants and Broncos took all the goddamn drugs in that game. But I got to ask this question. Giants, how the fuck do you blow that lead? I can understand giving up that first touchdown, it's going to happen. But you still should not have blown that lead. You blew a game that you should have won because you were playing way better than the Broncos that game. I was getting ready to mark that as a loss for me, and I think everybody else, because no one really had the Giants, I don't think. But man, I gotta say this. I think that loss is gonna hurt them, and I don't mean for playoffs or anything. That's the kind of loss that happens that could destroy the season, because then it's like you still could have won the game because you got down there and scored a touchdown. All you had to do was play defense for less than 30 fucking seconds, and you couldn't even do that because of penalties and other boneheaded decisions. I'm going to say this. I love the Giants' rookie quarterback. I love the running back. But I'm going to say this. I think their head coach will probably be fired after this year. If he's not, I will be surprised.
He should have been fired.
He should have been fired, but I think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Corey says...
Like McDaniel.
He said he had the Giants, I think, in that game, and Broncos are the worst team with a winning record in the league.
Let's see.
I can...
Broncos.
Because Broncos have a good defense. They just don't have an offense that's capable of winning them games when they need them to, usually.
Dark and Corey had the Giants.
Okay. Because here's the thing. And I'm even going to say this because everyone's like, oh, the Giants would have won if they didn't throw the interception. I agree. But I'm going to ask this question. You can't blame the rookie quarterback. He's a rookie. He's going to make mistakes. My question's this. Why the fuck on third and I think it was 3rd and 5 did you not just run the ball? Because worst case, if you don't get the first down, Broncos got to burn a timeout. And, time's going to come off the clock if they don't. Probably win the game right then and there, at least make it closer. You screwed up, Giants. I'm sorry. But, so Giants, you are the clown of the week. Does anyone disagree with that? The New York Giants are the clowns of the week.
Nope.
I agree. I disagree.
I agree. You disagree?
Who's the clown of the week?
I was just testing something. I was just testing something.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
But let's get to the college.
The Broncos scored 33 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, which is amazing. I give them that, but
it was a tribute. It was a tribute.
Corey says.
If the Giants,
wait.
The Giants kicker didn't miss. Sorry.
We're going to talk about the Giants in a second. Go back. Corey says he doesn't know. My Raiders maybe. I can see where you're going with the Raiders not getting any points and not doing well, but they played the Chiefs, so I think all of us expected the Raiders to lose that. But like you said, Dave, the Giants kicker go ahead.
I mean, but the Giants kicker didn't miss two extra points. They probably would have got the game, right?
They would have, yes. By the way, the Giants did cut their kicker. 67 passing yards for Gino. Yeah. I can see where Corey's coming from, though.
Does Pete Carroll get fired?
I don't think Pete Carroll gets fired. I think the Raiders are going to keep him. I know they got a few injuries.
Deal.
And speaking of the Raiders, before we get to the picks for college and NFL, there is a rumor going around that the Cowboys might be making a trade with the Raiders for the best, the Raiders' defensive player.
See, that's stupid. Because you're going to give up Micah Parsons, which is a better player, and try to copy it to get Max Crosby. Max Crosby's good, don't get me wrong, but Max Crosby can't stay healthy.
Corey says no, he gets one more deal. Max Crosby ain't going anywhere. Now, I know that. I've heard that's the rumor. I don't think that's going to happen because I think Raiders will want too much in return. I think they would want a few first-round picks. I don't see it happening, but that's just the rumor I've been hearing on the football wire. But let's get to the college games we got.
Fucking Brandon Graham?
No, I have not.
Brandon Graham, yeah. Brandon Graham's back with he's back with the Eagles.
Oh wow, damn! I did not hear that. Remember, I've been in the hospital, so I don't have my usual news and notes as I usually do. I apologize.
The other guy retired. The Darius Smith, the Smith guy, and they were like, we need someone to help, and he was out from our retirement.
Yeah, Zadarius Smith quit after he retired after they lost to whoever they lost to.
By the way, I should point out.
Come back, DJ Watt.
I did win my fantasy matchup this week. You know, I had Baker Mayfield in the Detroit Lions defense. I do have to give a shout out to 3 people on my team: the Packers tight end, the Eagles tight end, and the Cowboys kicker, because they got me a lot of points. And the one Eagles wide receiver got me all my points I needed. Again, thank God I drafted the Cowboys kicker.
I won mine too. I'd like to thank Christian McCaffrey for getting me 40 points. Thank you.
That would do it.
You're welcome.
But let's get to the college games we have for this week. The first one is Oklahoma from the wings come swinging down the plain, taking on Ole Miss. Give me Oklahoma here. Ole Miss, I think, after seeing how they played this past week, they did good, but the problem is Ole Miss's offense can sputter out, and it will cost them. So give me Oklahoma.
I got OKC.
Give me Ole Miss.
All right, Travis goes with Ole Miss, and so does Corey as well. Game 2, LSU versus Texas A&M. I have LSU for this reason. Every fucking year, Texas A&M will look so good out the gate, and then at some point, they decide to take a goddamn nosedive into parts unknown and suck, and usually cost them. I think this is the game. LSU wins this one, but LSU, guess what? You're not making the playoff or winning the SEC because they're losing to Vanderbilt. So give me LSU in this game.
Yeah, give me LSU.
LSU.
You know what? Give me Texas A&M.
All right, and Corey's got Texas A&M as well. He says Brian Kelly is a shit coach. Oh, I agree with that. Trust me. When he left Notre Dame, I had so many people upset, and I was like, oh, thank God we actually can get a coach who knows how to win a game and can maybe win us a championship. And so far, the head coach we've gotten since fucking goddamn Brian Kelly left has been a godsend. Thank you. Game 3, BYU versus Iowa State. Give me BYU.
Yeah, BYU.
BYU.
Game 4, which again I have to go back here because I think this might be a trend. Okay, so for the second week in a row, and Corey's got BYU as well. We have Virginia again. This time it's the Cavaliers against North Carolina. Give me the Cavaliers. I'm sorry, Bill Belichick sucks.
Give me UVA, but it's going to be another close game. I think they should have blown out Washington State, and they almost lost.
They did, but it was a good game though, at least.
It was a good game.
Dave, who do you got, Virginia or the Tar Heels?
You know what? Give me the Tar Heels.
Dave's gone nuts. Corey says UVA go, Hoos go. Up next, we have Memphis taking on South Florida. Give me Memphis here. You know, Memphis did lose and may kiss their playoff goodbye. They are making a bowl. So give me Memphis here. I don't know. I just feel Memphis.
Give me South Florida.
All right.
Can you go to the store for me? Yeah. Wow. Doing this. Yeah.
Corey's got Memphis. I think Dave might be getting kidnapped to go to 7-Eleven in Memphis as well. Right, last one for college. San Diego State and Fresno State. Give me San Diego State. I don't know enough about Fresno State this year.
Yeah, I mean, either. Give me San Diego State.
And Dave, who do you got? San Diego State or
San
Fresno?
Diego.
San Diego State, all right.
San Diego.
And Corey's got San Diego State as well. Now, I already spun the wheel for Week 10. Here are the Week 10 games we got for college next week. Oh, God. We have Oklahoma against Tennessee. Notre Dame versus Boston College. Arizona State against Iowa State. Now, Travis already knows. I said, yeah, you're going to hate this, and this is where I think we get three of the worst games imaginable. We get Virginia again as they take on California. That's 3 weeks in a row we've had Virginia.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell? Bowling Green against Buffalo.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't think that happened. And then the last game we got for next week in Week 10, Army versus Air Force.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we get. I don't know why the women's giving us Virginia as of late. Corey, did you do some voodoo bullshit for that to happen? Hopefully week 11 we can actually have a team where nobody's team in week 11, please. Anyway, let's get to the NFL picks. Of course, tomorrow night it is the Vikings and the Chargers. Both teams coming off of losses, but what's worse than that, the Chargers' ugly yellow motherfucking uniforms. Did anybody see those things this past week? Whew.
No.
Ugly.
They look like the kind of yellow you put on a hot dog.
Oh, mustard?
Yeah, like yellow mustard.
You don't like mustard?
I don't. Corey says, got to love the Who's.
Mustard.
No, we don't.
No, I don't. But anyway, it's the Chargers and Vikings. Both teams coming off a loss, and both teams have questions because Chargers, after going 3-0, everyone thought they were going to be the class of the AFC. The changing of the guard. Since then, they found earth a bit. Vikings are more up and down. And by the way, I hate to tell you Vikings fans this. Guess who's starting as quarterback again? It's the same guy it's been the last few weeks. So guess what? I'm taking the Chargers here. Chargers bounce back even with some of the injuries they have. So give me the Chargers. Corey's got the Chargers as well. Travis, who do you and the ones who are not here with us have?
We all got the Chargers.
Oh, great. Dave?
The Chargers.
Okay,
Starting out
great.
strong, guys. Just like last week. We all picked the Steelers and they lost. Great.
Yeah, great.
Great.
I would like to point out, so before we continue, I think this is one of those years that we have not had good luck on Thursday Night Football this year. Because all of us have, nobody's got a winning record on Thursday Night Football, so that's bad. Moving on. Okay. The Jets and the Bengals. I'm going to say this. This might be the only game the Jets have a chance to win because of the Bengals' problems. Bengals don't have a good defense.
No.
We know Joe Falco. He's old. But with that being said, I'm still taking the Bengals because the Bengals have two great wide receivers. Of course, hold on, guys. I'll be back. Travis, Dave, go on with it. Keep talking for me a bit.
All right. Dave, who do you got?
I have the Bengals.
Even though what?
Even though when I was at this meeting with the coach, when he was talking, I was thinking little bit maybe the Jets could possibly win this game because they had Joe Flacco and he old as fuck. But then I forgot just for not playing. They might have Tyrod Taylor in, and I do know how to fucking play. You remember he got stabbed a couple years ago, and I was like, nah, Bengal defense better than the Jets defense, and I was like, yeah, and I was like, who got better defense? And I was like, the Bengals got better defense anyways, and I was like, I can't see the Jets beating the Bengals even with one-legged person. The Jets can't find a way to win.
No.
So because the defense I was reading, the Jets they probably don't got Sauce Gardner either this week. He's probably injured too.
I don't think Garrett Wilson's playing either.
No, he's out. I got him on fantasy. He's out. He said is questionable. So guess what? I gotta go with the Bengals. The Bengals looked good last week against the fucking Steelers.
They did.
And there, I was like, screw it. I could go Bengals.
All
So I got
right.
the Bengals.
So
I'm
you
back,
got the Bengals.
and
All
I
right.
got the
Welcome
Bengals.
back, Doug. You
Corey's
missed our
got the
spiel. You got the
Corey's-
Bengals.
Corey's got the Bengals as well.
We're all picking the same team. We're all picking the Bengals.
Great. Well, then the Jets will get their first win. Fuck.
No, they won't.
No, they won't. But it would be funny if they did. Up next, we're heading to Philadelphia. The Eagles and the Giants. An early rematch here. Eagles coming off a win they kind of needed over the Vikings. The Giants imploded on themselves. Here's the thing. The Giants can win this game. There's no doubt on that because they did it a few weeks ago. But I think because of what happened last week, when the Giants imploded on themselves in the fourth quarter, that's what's going to, I think that's going to help them. Because now they don't know how to win in the fourth quarter, and they are a young team. So I think the Eagles get the win back. Give me the Eagles at home to win over the Giants. And Barkley will probably get his first 100-yard game because he's not had that this year. I think he finally gets it. Corey says Eagles and Barkley gets a 100-yard game. Wow, me and Corey are thinking alike. Scary, isn't it? Travis, who do you and everyone else have?
It is scary. I have the Eagles.
All right.
Rosie has the Eagles.
All right.
And Ray's has the Eagles. Dark has the Giants.
And that is why Dark is in the goddamn basement.
Oh, it gets better later on.
Wait, what? Oh, God, I can't wait to hear the later on then. Dave, who do you got? Eagles or Giants?
All right, here we go. He done praised the Jesus.
You know what? I see what happened a couple weeks ago with the Giants and Eagles play again. I see the Giants doing it again. I see Cam Skitterable going for 200 yards for 3 touchdowns.
Hell no.
Hell no.
CTE with his damn Christmas wall looking motherfucking head. He about to be psychotic up in here. So
he ain't gonna get. He may get 2 or 3 touchdowns if they play good, but he ain't getting no 200 yards.
He ain't getting no 200 yards.
See the Giants upsetting the Eagles again for the second time in that stormy ass Philly.
So you're saying he's going to have more rushing yards than
Barkley.
Than Saquon.
Yep.
Okay, Dave's on crack.
Right? Did he have it?
Dave was on the crack.
Well, I said, praise hallelujah. Come on, Lord.
Oh, God.
They need to say hallelujah to your 49ers getting healthy.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Hey. We'll take this back too.
Moving.
Yeah, and y'all barely beat the Falcons.
You can barely beat the Falcons, and you guys play a somewhat decent Texans team coming up later. Moving on.
I won't say that.
Well, I'm being nice to the Texans, okay? Moving on, we're heading to New England as the Patriots welcome the Browns. I'm going to be honest here. This was a hard pick for me because Patriots have been playing good. But hear me out. But what was hard is the Cleveland defense. That's why, because they all ranked in the top 5, their defense. It's like the Browns can win games if the offense can just get it together. If we're being honest here. If the offense was semi-competent, the Browns could probably be a threat because of how good that defense is. I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take the Patriots to win at home. I think it's going to be closer than what people are thinking, but give me the Patriots at home over the Browns. And all that. Travis, who do you, Rosie, Doc, and I have?
I got the Patriots. Rosie's got the Patriots. Ray got the Patriots. Dark's got the Browns.
The only reason I could think he's got the Browns is he's going with the defensive philosophy.
That or he's trying to get out of the basement.
That too. He's trying to get out of the basement. Corey's got the Patriots.
Yep.
And Dave, who do you got?
You know what? I got that Drake Mayo guy. He looks good. He looked good.
Yeah.
And that Stevenson running back does good too.
I like how they're putting Drake May in MVP consideration.
I don't think he's going to win it, but I got to kind of put him in there because he has been playing good.
Okay, if you put him in there, then you got to put Daniel Jones in there.
I actually would probably vote for Jones over him because because no one expected this shit with the fucking Colts, that's for sure.
Hell no.
Hell, if he wins it, hell, if he keeps playing like this, I gotta give it to the Colts quarterback. I gotta give it to Jones, particularly if they get the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Because right now they could get it. But we all got the Patriots except for fucking damn Doc. Doc, I would like to examine your brain. Moving on, we're heading to Houston, Texas, guys. The Houston Texans welcome the 49ers into town. Niners are they're banged up and have so many goddamn injuries, they're winning games. Houston, I gotta say this. How the fuck is that? How are they this bad? They were so good last year. I don't know if it's the sophomore slump or what. But Corey's got it. Corey says Bay keeps somehow keeps winning somehow, so that's 1 for the Niners. I'm taking the Niners as well. I think they're getting healthier. That's the good thing for the Niners. They're getting healthier, right? So that's going to help them. That's 2 for the Niners. Dave, we know who you're picking, but tell everyone why the Niners are going to win.
Mac Jones. It's like, no. Our kicker is good. He's 17 out of 17 so far.
I'd have just said Christian McCaffrey, but...
Yeah, that's what I would have said. Christian McCaffrey. He's one of the reasons you're winning games.
Christian McCaffrey helping out. Mac Jones doing good even though he's injured.
Mac Jones is doing good, I'll give you that, but...
He's doing fine.
And our defense, even though we're using backup defense, they're actually doing good too. So...
Debatable.
Yeah, debatable.
But yeah, we're going and Callahan knows what he's doing right now. He thinks sometimes. And we're playing our old coach too, so it's gonna be a close game. Let's go Niners.
Niners. Alright, Travis, you go and then give us the other 3.
I'm just gonna say we all got the 49ers.
Oh, hey, we all finally agreed again. It only took a little bit. Interesting. Up next...
Yeah, it only took like 2 games.
2 games. Up next, we're in Baltimore. The Ravens are coming off the bye in a game they have to win. Oh, their season's done. Because right now it's on life fucking support. As they welcome in the Chicago Bears. The Bears are on a 4-game winning streak. The Ravens get Lamar Jackson back.
Ain't playing nobody there.
Doug, how weird is it saying that the Bears are actually doing good?
They haven't played anybody.
The only good win they got is against Dallas, technically, if you think about it, because Dallas has somewhat of a decent record. The other teams, like Travis said, they haven't played anyone, but you can't...
They played the Saints.
They played the Saints.
Who else did they fucking play?
Let's check, because I can check the team schedule, because I'm on... So let's just go over the Bears' history real quick. Bears played the Vikings and Lions, which they lost. Then they beat the Cowboys, the Raiders, the Skins, and the Saints. Their best win is against Dallas.
Okay, they barely beat Washington.
They are this year's
They beat
Broncos.
Dallas when Dallas didn't know what defense was. I
kind of get where Corey's coming from on that.
Look at the end of the year. They got a tough ass schedule.
They do got a tough schedule because we'll have to see if the Bears can survive. But hey, a 4-game winning streak is nothing to sneeze at, even if it's against teams who are not doing good or injury. But here's the thing: if Bears lose this, it doesn't hurt them that much. Baltimore, if they lose, though, they're done because Baltimore's only got 1 win right now. And yes, they got some of their people back. But man, even when they've been healthy this year, the Ravens have been bad, and they haven't been healthy at all this year. And I hate to say this, normally I would not pick the Bears here, but Lamar Jackson first came back from injury. King Henry hasn't played that well. None of the tight ends or receivers have looked good. The defense is still terrible for Baltimore because of the injuries. So I have to go with Corey here, and I'm going to take the Chicago Bears to win on the road and beat Baltimore. Sorry, Mom, but give me the Bears. So that's 2 for the Bears. Travis, who do you and the other ones have?
I got the Ravens.
All right.
I think that they're going to turn their season around. I don't trust Caleb Williams. Oh, I just looked. He returned to practice today. I think they got to win. I think coming off the bye, they're getting some defensive weapons back. So I just don't trust the Bears. I don't trust Caleb Williams. He didn't look all that great against Washington and a couple of weeks ago, whenever they played them. Rosie has the Ravens. Dark has the Bears, and Ray has the Ravens.
All right,
so
and
it's a toss-up between everybody. All depending who Dave has.
Dave, who do you got, Ravens or Bears?
I have the Bears. Bears.
Oh, wow.
Bears.
Yeah, I think if the Ravens were more healthier, I probably would have picked them, but they're not nearly healthy enough yet for me. But hey, we'll see what happens. Good luck to my mom's Ravens this week. Moving on, we're heading to Carolina as the Panthers, who have been kind of good at home this year. They have not lost a home game at all this year. Welcome the Bills coming off the bye. The Bills, after starting out good, have lost the last 2 games, but they're coming off the bye week, so hopefully that fixed their problems. But the Panthers are young, like we said earlier, is out for the game. It would be Andy Dalton starting. Panther fans, you've been doing good. I give you your props, but I think you're going to get your first loss at home. Give me the Bills on the road. Josh Allen is going to play good again. Corey's got the Bills as well. Travis, who do you and everyone else have?
We all got the Bills.
Dave?
Yes.
Are you taking the Bills? Or are you taking the Panthers?
I'm taking good old Panthers in the upset.
Well, if Dave gets his bad week, we know why.
The Panthers.
Yep.
I'm gonna a good one. If the Panthers look good at home and on the road. Now the Bills, they look poor on the road.
Now I will say the Bills have lost two games in a row that should have been wins.
Should have been, yes, but
it's any given Sunday. It's any given Sunday. Anything's possible.
Yeah, but it's Andy Dalton. It's not young. Yeah. It's not good, Andy Dalton, back when he was with the Bengals.
Anything's possible.
Well, if the Panthers
has had the golden horseshoe up this year.
Yeah, he has had the golden horseshoe up his ass. So we'll see if Dave can be the one win on that one. Moving on, we're heading to the dirty South as the Atlanta Falcons welcome to Miami. I can't even finish this fucking sentence. I'm sorry. I can't hype this game up. It's the goddamn Dolphins who suck ass. Miami, you just suck. Terrible coach. Terrible goddamn quarterback. Wide receivers who probably want to be traded and get out of there. I think this should be an easy win for the Falcons. I think the Dolphins, after this game, I agree with Corey, the Dolphins will fire their head coach. Corey's taking the Dolphins. But I'm going to say this, Atlanta, if you lose this game, you can kiss the division goodbye.
Corey's taking the Dolphins?
No, Corey's taking the Falcons. Corey agrees with me that the Dolphins will be...
Dolphins. I was like,
no,
what?
Corey agrees with me that they're firing their head coach, the Dolphins, after this game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. But I'm going to say this, Atlanta, you need this win because with all the injuries the Buccaneers have, you or the Panthers can steal the division. So Atlanta needs to win this, but we got 2 for the Dirty Birds. Easy. All right, everybody do the Dirty Birds dance. I can't because I don't have a toe. Up next, Buccaneers and Saints. We are in New Orleans for this one. The Buccaneers, with all their injuries, they did finally caught up with them as they lost to the Lions, but it's the Saints. Saints have not looked good at all this year in any of their games, even the ones they've won. I'm sorry, the only time the Saints are actually good is when you see me play as them. Give me Tampa Bay even with all the injuries. I just think Baker Mayfield's going to ride the ship this week. Corey says Tampa, even with the injuries, bend the Saints over and Baker stuffs them. So that's 2 for the Buccaneers.
Damn.
Travis, who does everyone have that we need to know besides you and the other 3?
Hey, we all got Tampa Bay.
Hey, hey, Tampa Bay. It might be a clean sweep unless Dave loses his fucking mind.
No, I got the Bucks.
All right, no one's gone crazy yet. I'm worried right now because you told me Doc did something crazy in his picks. I hope it's not this game.
Oh, that was the Browns game.
Okay. We're heading to Indianapolis as the #1 AFC team, the Colts. That's right, Colts are the #1 seed in the AFC at the moment as they welcome in the fucking Tennessee Titans. Give me the Colts by 1,000,000. There's no way in fucking hell Tennessee's winning this damn game. The Titans are trash. They're an interim head coach. The quarterback looks lost. They don't have no running game, no passing game, no defense, no kicker, no mascot, no cheerleaders, no owner. They don't even have They don't even have good-looking women in Tennessee. Okay, Tennessee Titan fans' women are so ugly. They don't even go to Victoria's Secret. You know why? Because it's a secret down there. Okay. The Titans female fans are big and ugly. Okay, you will not see you will not see any women who are Titan fans with titties. Okay, all you're going to see them with a big old belly and a big old ass that is so big you could watch a fucking double movie feature of Halloween 1 and 2 on their ass. Okay, give me the Colts easily, and Corey's got the Colts as well because Cam Ward is trash, and the Titans should start Will. All right, that's 2 for the Colts. Dave.
You know what? I got the Colts.
I was gonna
say.
Travis, who do you and everybody else have?
Shocker. We all got the Colts.
No shocker thing. If the Titans win that game, I will publicly apologize to the women of Tennessee. But I'm not, because I'm going to be like Charles Barkley. There's some big women down there.
No.
There's some big women in Tennessee. There's some big old women down there. You know, they wear those. They don't wear 1X underwear. No, they wear 5X underwear down there.
God damn.
All right, moving on to Denver as the Cowboys go to play the Broncos. Broncos have a great defense, as we know, but their offense is suspect. While Dallas has a great offense. No one's going to argue that point this year. But their defense is suspect. But the Cowboys' defense has been playing a little bit better these last few weeks. And they did step up against Washington, getting a fumble and a pick 6 as well in that game. Denver had to come back all the way, beating the Giants. It's really going to come down to this and this pick. If you pick the Cowboys, you're going with that high-powered offense, and it's going to be a shootout. If you're picking Denver, you're going with the fact that it's going to be a close defensive game, which might be able to get Bo Nix the win. So with that being said, I'm taking the Cowboys here. That's my team. Of course, I already know what song I'm going to sing. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You guys are going to have to wait until I post it on Facebook, because I'm going to keep this one a little bit of a secret this time. Well, no, I'll give you guys a clue. It is a theme song from a popular late 90s, early 2000s MTV show. That is your clue. Corey says Broncos, but they should have. Bo Nix is garbage juice, but has a golden horseshoe in his ass. So that is 1-1 there. Dave, are you taking the Cowboys or the Broncos?
Fuck no. Fuck both teams. Both teams sucks ass. Well, I go to the Horsies or Broncos. Let's go Broncos. Fuck the Cowgirls.
Hey, I
got a question. Dave, Dave, did you go to church?
No. No, I can't go to church.
That's why he ain't picking our team.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I picked the Packers.
We're not at that game
we
yet.
ain't picked the Packers game yet.
Oh. I don't like the cow bitches. I hate the cowgirl. All cowgirl. Oh, it's our year. Oh, yeah. Okay, I said not a nice cowgirls fan. But
I have not said that. Wait, have I said it all? Have I said it all that this is all you this year? No.
No, you got cocky. You got cocky until Green Bay humbled your ass in the playoffs.
Well, yeah, I admit that, but I haven't been saying anything this year. Give me credit. I haven't said nothing. I'm not like the other Cowboy fans who are delusional.
But cowgirl Kyle Pitch's fan be like every year if they win a game, we're going Super Bowl. We're going Super Bowl. Dak Prescott, he gonna win MVP.
The Bengals would have made the playoffs. Granted, Joe Burrow probably should have still won it because of all the numbers he did. But
that's the only reason I'm picking the Broncos is that I see the Broncos defense doing more than the Cowboys defense.
Fair enough, I can respect it.
F the Cowboys beat the Broncos. That puts them at 4-3-1. Then they got 2 easy games after that.
Who did they play in the next?
There's a chance.
So there's a chance, but we'll see what happens.
They got the Cardinals and the Raiders.
Yeah, and the Cardinals.
What you got will be easy answers, but
then y'all come back down to reality and play 3 tough games in a row. You play the
Eagles,
the Chiefs on Thanksgiving, and then the Lions.
Yeah. So Dallas kind of needs this win in a way because if they can win this in the next 2, they can maybe right the ship after the next 3 games after that, but we'll see. But Travis, who do you and everyone else has? Rosie says, "Sup, nerds."
What's up next to the basement? I got the Broncos. They got a better defense. Yeah, I agree. Cowboys got a better offense. But, yeah.
Defense wins you championships.
And it's in Denver, so the altitude or whatever they say is real might affect Dallas. I don't know. But you're not alone. Dark's got the Cowboys, so you have that.
Who does Rosie and Ray have?
Rosie and Ray has the Broncos.
Fair enough. I already had a feeling I thought I would have been the only one picking Dallas, but that's why I said at the start of this, it's either if you pick Dallas, you're going with the offense that wins shootouts, or you're going with Denver and that defense that can stop a shootout. Granted, I will say this. If the Broncos offense played like they did against the Giants in the first 3 quarters, Broncos ain't winning that game. Because Dallas's offense will get points. It's just the question is how many can Denver stop? That will be the question if that happens. But I'm hoping for a good game that game at least. All right, we're going to the Sunday night game, and Aaron Rodgers welcomes his former team. It is the Packers and Steelers. Packers coming off another heart attack win. Ironically enough, what is funny is, and I got to thank Tom Grossi for this, all the Packers wins this year, they have got 27 points. And Jordan Love turns 27 in November. So there's that.
You want to know a crazy stat? Another crazy stat about 27?
I think Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers were 27 when they won the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Yeah, see, I pay attention to shit. Rosie, we're not even at the Monday night game yet, Rosie. Oi, skipping ahead. Corey's got the Packers, but this was the hardest game for me. Going to be a close one, I feel. I do agree with it being close, but I'm going to let Travis go first because this is his team. Plus, Travis, if I remember, well, there's another reason. I believe your dad is a Steelers fan, so tell us how that's going to be Sunday.
Yeah. He hasn't really said much. I don't know if he really cares or not. He'll probably talk some trash Sunday, before the game. But I'll just always let him know, hey, we beat you on the Super Bowl, so shut up. This game's going to hit me emotionally. Because Rodgers was in Green Bay for 18 years. May shed a tear. I wish this game was in Green Bay instead. It would have been probably a little bit more special. I don't know why the NFL didn't put this game in Green Bay instead. But yeah, it's going to be a shootout like Corey said. If we can stop DK Metcalf, which probably not because our secondary sucks ass and they couldn't stop the Cardinals pretty much with a backup quarterback. But we did stop the Bengals when they had T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. So we'll see. If Josh Jacobs get going. Offensive line's held up good so far this year. So, and if, Micah Parsons can have another game like he did last week, it's going to come down to what defense is going to play better, I think. If we win, yeah, I'm going to be happy. If we lose, Aaron Rodgers makes history and be, the fifth quarterback or fourth quarterback to do it?
Fifth quarterback.
Beat every team?
Because Tom Brady,
okay.
Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees.
Who's the other one?
I don't know. Maybe he might be the fourth or fifth one. But let's see. Rosie says, Doug missing some comments. No, I'm not. I already know who you said for the Monday night game, Rosie, because you had to put it up early. And then she says, Travis picking the Steelers. Oh, no. Travis, who are you picking just to make hope?
Oh, I'm picking the Packers.
You're picking the Packers, all right. We'll let you look that up.
So
Dave?
It's only four teams. It's only four quarterbacks. Rodgers would be the fifth.
Well, okay, who's the fourth one then we're missing?
Well, it's Favre, Manning, Brees, and Brady.
Okay, I was missing Favre. Okay. Rosie says no.
Yeah, he beat Green Bay when he was in Minnesota.
Oh, that's right. All right, so we know we got 1-1 at 2-0 actually at the moment. Dave, are you taking the Steelers or the Packers?
The Steelers.
Wow.
This is why, Dave. I can see why. I really do.
I can see why as well.
Because if the Packers can't stop DK Metcalf, and motherfucker, have you seen those Steelers tight end motherfucking players? Those are like 7 foot tall motherfuckers.
But you know what though? Have y'all seen the Steelers jerseys for this week?
The Bumblebee ones?
The new one? It is almost worse than the Chargers mustard jersey, okay?
Oh wow, damn. Rosie says, so what games did we all agree upon? Well, Rosie, you're going to have to go back and watch the whole video for that, because I'm not going over those again.
Yeah. Rosie, I give you a clue. It's almost all of them.
It's almost all of them.
Like 3?
Yeah, it's 3.
Like 3?
No, we're at 6.
6 games we agreed on, yeah, so,
yeah.
But, so we got Steelers. Travis, who do the other ones have? Yes,
Rosie and Dark have the Packers, and the Rays has the Steelers. So we got 2 for the Steelers so far.
And guess what?
This honestly is you're going to pick the Steelers, I know.
I got some bad news for you. It's going to remain 2 for the Steelers because I am taking the Packers on the road to make Aaron Rodgers their bitch. Because I will
say. I'm sorry.
I don't want to see the Steelers win this. Plus, the Steelers' defense ain't that great this year either. Both teams' defense have not been good. But I will say this for Green Bay. If the game was close like it's going to be, Packers will win this game. However, if it becomes a shootout, I'm worried because most of the losses this year and the tie have been shootout game situations. Plus, if you notice, all the Packers' losses in the tie, they scored more than 27. They either scored more than 27 points or didn't score 27 points at all. So keep that in mind. But I'm taking Green Bay.
I will say the Steelers don't really have a running game either.
Oh God, no. Trust me, in my fantasy league, all the Steeler running backs are still available to be signed.
I think in mine also.
So that's hilarious.
I don't think anybody has Jalen Warren or
which is funny.
I'm gonna look up the stat and see where they are in. Let's see, rushing.
You go ahead and do that. I'm going to move on to the Monday night game. It is the Skins and the Chiefs. Skins have injury issues. The Chiefs are back. They got the refs in their pocket, or as Tom Gossett would go, flag, 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 flag. Everybody get a flag. Corey says the Taylor Swift Queefs get a win. Here's the thing. Skins have too many injuries right now. I think that's what's going to hurt them. It helps the Eagles in the sense, because of that. So with that being said, give me the Chiefs as well. I just think Chiefs got too many of their weapons back now. Now with Rice back after this past week. Skins, if you were healthier, I would think about picking you, but you're not healthy enough, so give me the Chiefs. That's 2 for Kansas City. Dave, are you taking Taylor Swift's husband, or are you taking Washington?
You know what?
Here we go.
I got the Redskins in an upset. Because hear me out. Because hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me
We're
out. Hear me
hearing you.
out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. Because this thing. Okay. They're playing Arrowhead, right?
Yeah, they're playing in Kansas City.
Yes.
Okay. And the rumor has it that Debo's playing. Debo's coming back this week, and so and other guy, that Curtis.
We better come back. He's on my
guy.
fantasy team.
Well, and Marcus did better than Marcus does better than Jaden Daniels last 2 games. Not last week. He did horrible. But the Chiefs can every time if they play a running quarterback, they can't stop a mobile quarterback. The Chiefs can. And what is Marcus? Marcus is running a mobile quarterback.
Hold on a minute. Rosie said, "Sadly, Swifty, other guy, Dave. What are you saying?" Is what she's asking. She's like, "I don't think she can believe you're picking Washington."
Okay. So the Chiefs defense cannot stop a running quarterback. So I'm picking the Chargers, the Commander, because of they're all, I don't know. I'm just.
You're going to say because he's a mobile quarterback who can run. I get it.
Yeah.
So that's one for Washington. Travis, who do you and Doc and Ray have?
We got the Chiefs. Since Rosie gave you her pick, she picked who I thought she picked, right?
She picked Kansas City.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Why did Rosie pick the Chiefs? That's why did she pick the Chiefs?
Because that must
Probably
have.
Because
She's got a brain. Damn. All right, let's look ahead to week 9 as we usually do before we head off for the night. Week 9. Oh, no. I am not watching next week's Thursday night game. No. Hell fucking no.
Don't say it yet. Don't say it yet. I want to see it. Hold on.
I'm not watching that Thursday night game next week. No. Fuck no.
Oh, what the fuck?
No.
Let me go to Sunday.
No.
What? Why the fuck is that Monday night?
Well, at least I'll have a good Monday night. Sunday, oh God.
Oh, time out. No, time the fuck out. The NFL is retarded. Okay? You have the Chiefs and the Bills at 4:25. That should be Monday night, not the Cardinals and the fucking Cowboys.
Oh, Sunday night at least, Chiefs Bills, but so here's the 3 big primetime games next week. Ravens and Dolphins on Thursday night. God help us all. No one's watching that game.
Oh God.
Sunday night is the Seahawks at Skins.
No.
And then Monday night is Cardinals Cowboys.
Well, don't look at week 10 and week 11 for Thursday night either. Then.
Oh God. We got 3 shitty games Thursday nights in a row. Oh God. Okay, NFL was on crack. Yeah, I know the NFL can't predict when injuries happen. When injuries happen and all of that, but my God. Cowboys and Lions, that'd be good. But that's going to be it here for us, guys. Just to give everyone else a heads up of the other teams, the 49ers and Giants play. So that's Dave versus Rosie and Doc. Packers are at home against the Panthers. Week 9, yep. Packers are at home against the Panthers. Raiders may win 1, yep. LOL. Raiders are at home against the Jags. That could be interesting. And Rays Patriots are at home against the Falcons. But that's week 9, guys. Of course, we will be here next Wednesday for that. But Dave just bolted. So I will be streaming again. I'm going to be streaming again in a little bit. But thank you for everyone who tuned in on my side. Thank you everyone who tuned in on Travis's side. Don't forget to fix your fantasy lineup.
Thanks, guys.
And we will see you all next time.
Love you guys.